We don't mind, you know. We're not one of those couples that says, hey, we need our alone time. You're always welcome to come because,
Really?
yeah, three's a crowd.
You
And
mean it?
Oh, I totally, from the bottom of my heart, if you want to come with me and my wife to cook homeless people and nomads, that's fine with me, you know.
All right, it's a done deal. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, I'm going to be riding around with Frank and his wife. We're going to be cooking people.
That's right, and this is another little wife joke here. My wife thinks it's funny. She'll walk up, she'll drive up to a prostitute, and she'll say, "Hey, honey, how much?" And as the prostitute's walking over, my wife will scream out, "Brazilian wax!" and light her up with the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, they go away hairless.
Hey, it's cheaper than a salon, isn't it?
It's a whole lot cheaper. And fun. That's the thing. It's fun. There's nothing wrong with flamethrowers. A lot of people say, I don't like them because it heats up my car, or, I don't like it's a brutal way for people to die and stuff. And I think,
no.
You're crazy. It's not brutal. It's very friendly.
Yeah, so listen, if you see me and Frank and his wife out this weekend, give us a honk, yeah?
Yeah, you honk, we'll cook you. Some people like to play backgammon or checkers. I don't like to do that. I'm not a board game type of guy. I do, however, like cooking people in the middle of the night when they're not looking. To each his own, and to own a flamethrower is a glorious thing.
Fellas, it's 96.2 Gear Talk Radio. If you'd like to call in, talk to us, give us a shout-out, 555-GEAR or 555-4327. Right now, before we take some phone calls, we're going to continue talking about some of the weapons.
Which brings me to one of my favorite weapons. See, I'm a big proponent of the scattergun. The scattergun to me is like, it's like a good steak. It's meaty, you can enjoy it, you don't have to rush yourself. I'll tell you this, with a scattergun, you don't have to shoot at someone 25 times and go, I hope I got him. You shoot a scattergun pretty much once, and I promise you're gonna get him if you're even remotely close.
A blind guy could shoot this thing.
That's true. A scattergun, you're launching out a whole lot of big steel balls at him, right? And I'm a...
Bam! Welcome to Hip Hop Burgers, yo. You want to make your Izzard a homie? What you want?
Excuse me, what?
Snap. Listen, Izza. Dunkin' Izza. Let me be busting out specials on your punk ass.
Do you guys serve lunch?
You know this, man. What you want?
Okay, then. I would like a mad-ass crazy cheeseburger with a side order of onion rings, and I'll take a small iced tea.
Bam! Hip Hop Burgers will be resetted with your whack-ass order in a jiffy. Yo, dog, do you want an order, some apple, pie?
Is that English you're speaking?
MC Large Fry in the motherfucking house.
Excuse me, MC Large Fry, is it?
Here's your cheeseburger, bitch. Alright.
What?
You heard me, you punk ass.
Yeah, I heard you. You're standing right here. Are you gonna give me my change back, Mr. Big Potato?
That's MC Large Fry in the motherfucking house.
Word. But don't you mean in the restaurant?
Yo, man, cancel that order. Come on in, we're open 24/7. Don't be a player hater, be a hip-hop burger with Zeta. Cause we be on the hiring tip. So peep these digits, 555-6789. Biatch, peace, and I'm out.
Frank and Vinny here, taking your phone calls, reading some letters.
All right, caller, you are on the air.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you doing this lovely evening?
Not too bad. I got an itch.
Well, you better scratch it then.
Yeah, I was trying to, but it's on my ass.
Okay.
I got it. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I have some problems with children in the area ringing my doorbell, so I was contemplating buying some mines. What would be the best kind of mine for a situation like that?
Sir, what I would do is I would go up into the mountains, right, and I'd find me a bobcat or a mountain lion.
Get a big one.
Right? I would, stun it, don't kill it. Strap it to the hood of your car, bring it home, right? Then you get yourself a truckload of sand, right? You spread the sand out evenly throughout the yard.
Be careful with that sand.
You let the bobcat go, right? So when those little kids come up, that bobcat goes crack happy on them and just eats them and then buries them. Next year, you could possibly win Yard of the Month because little kids are great fertilizer. Now, they take about a year to start fertilizing a plant. Sorry, I'm joking with you. Come on. Where are you going to get a bobcat? But what I would do, I would take some detonation mines. I'd spread them evenly out throughout the yard, right? Then I'd sit there and look out your window and wait for those little pricks to come up and try to ring your doorbell.
Ding dong, hello.
And let them ring it. Go ahead, because, you don't want to wait till they get halfway to the yard and blow them up, because the other kids are going to see that. Let the other kids think that the mission was successful. okay? So the kid comes up, he rings the doorbell, boom! You blow his kneecaps off, he's all swimming around, you know, oh, I'm dying, help me, help me. You go out there and kick him right in the balls, release the bobcat.
Here it comes.
Then the bobcat buries the kid, right? Again, yacht of the month.
Classic.
And why we're on the subject of mines, let's discuss these right now. Laser mines, trip mines, detonation mines, concussion mines. I always like the concussion mines because it's funny to see someone sit there in the middle of a seizure, flopping around like one of them smallmouth basses you pull out the lake, and he's flopping around like, yeah, you could have him hold your chocolate milk and shake that up real good.
Okay, here we go. We're going to talk about det mines.
The detonation mine, det mine to those on the street. This thing is awesome. I like it. There's something to be said about a weapon that you can launch, or actually you lay down a mine. You lay this down, and then at your leisure, you can make it explode just by pushing your button. Boom. If you want to lay it down for 2 seconds, say they're right behind you. You drop it, boom, you blow them up. Now, if you want to just lay a few down on the corner, tuck around and wait for someone to come around and then blow it up, you can do that. It's an optional. It's an optional thing. At any point that you decide to ignite this, it will work. It's up to you. You do it at your leisure.
I had a few problems going to restaurants. I sit down.
Whew. Wow. Tough day, huh, Vin?
You said it, Frank.
When Vinny and me get done with a long, hot day in the studio, we like to kick back and relax with a couple of beers.
But not just any old beers. Beer Goggles Light. Beer Goggles Light is a refreshing blend of hops and barley brewed by people who know that beer serves a purpose.
And that purpose is to get you drunk enough to sleep with pretty much anyone. See, the people at Beer Goggles Light have developed a beer that can actually shed pounds off even the biggest men and women.
So, if she's not cute now, have another Beer Goggles Light. Or you can do what me and Frank do and take a keg down to the Overeaters Anonymous meeting and party down!
Sure, at the beginning of the day, we were sober and sitting in a parking lot with a herd of hoggers, but by the end of the day, we're drunk and having sex with anorexic supermodels.
Thanks, Beer Goggles Light. So don't just sit there. Grab a Beer Goggles Light and get the slap in the fat back. Beer Goggles Light, the light beer for a heavy night of partying.
You're damn right.
You never know
That's
when
true.
you're going to need them.
Well, the good thing is if you don't need them, you can drink them.
Exactly.
Thinking about it, I'm sitting here thinking, all right, 50 grand. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, okay?
That's good cash.
That's not like it jingles in your pocket money. That's cash. That's booty on your face money, all right?
That's a lot of shamoli, huh?
I think about it. It was something I've always wanted, even when I was just a little tyke. I want a rig. To be honest, I'd want a rig. I know it's not this glamour car, and I'm not going to be on the cover of magazines with it, and it's not the fastest. But you know what? Nothing is meatier than one of those. And then, inside I'd have all the cool stuff. I'd add on, a bathroom or, maybe a pool. I don't know, get the trailer and, put a giant trampoline back there and maybe buy some circus monkeys. And then I get one of them stun guns. And the monkeys, when they jump up in the air, I'd give them basketballs. And so they'd be jumping in the air trying to grab these basketballs. And the monkey that grabs the most basketballs, he'd be the one that I don't shoot with this stun gun. And I'd have my own traveling monkey basketball stun gun game. And I'd be the only guy to have that. And, I'm telling you about controlling the market right there. That's almost a monopoly, so it could end up being illegal. But with the monkeys in the back to protect them from being stolen, because a lot of people steal your trick monkeys, I put a fire on it, right? With cluster rockets and BGMs. But I wouldn't put the BGM in the back because some of them monkeys, they get drunk. Because they drink the Molotov cocktails, they get all hopped up on that funny juice, and they stop jumping around because they don't want to work no more. And one of the times he grabbed the bolt gun, and he lit my butt up, and I still can't grow hair on my ass.
Monkeys with basketballs, that's weird.
I was thinking about, changing the rules of the game, to, kind of keep it fresh for the monkeys. So what I do is I took 9 basketballs, and while they're jumping up on the trampoline trying to get this, I throw in 1 grenade. The monkey that gets the grenade loses. That way, we stop this whole monkey dynasty thing. No one gets the ring 4 or 5 years in a row. Every year, you got a new monkey basketball dunk trampoline champ.
It's only fair.
96.2 Gear Talk Radio. Feel free to call down anytime. 555-4327. All right, we got a caller on the air. Caller.
Woo! Check me out. I'm on Gear Talk. What's up, man?
All right, check him out.
Hey, I'd like to send a shout out to all my friends that are listening.
All right, calm down there, Lee.
Hey, I just want to tell you guys, after you get off work, I'll meet you anywhere and I'll kick your asses. Yeah, I'll race you for pink slips.
Really, huh?
Well, okay, well, what kind of car you got there, kid?
I get a Sanford.
All right, you got it. Okay, hold on. You got a Sanford, and you're telling me that you can beat my Blade? Are you stupid?
What?
You have a Sanford. I have a Blade. Vinny has a Crew.
Hi, this is Raymond. Are you looking for a cool place to hang out and play all the latest arcade games? Sure, we all are. Flynn's Arcade has been the place for me and the rest of the cool kids to hang out and let our hair down. Don't forget, every night is a special night at Flynn's Arcade. Every Monday, Flynn's Arcade hosts a Marzulitron contest, where the winner receives an authentic blaster from the movie Worm Blaster, The Search for Livichu. And on Tuesdays, it's half-price play from 5 to 6. My advice, if you should take it, is to arrive early. And don't forget, Wednesday through Friday is FutureCom 3000. So wear your favorite costume and come on down. We'll be setting up the game boards and getting crazy. Don't forget your six-sided dice. Flynn's Arcade, it's a rocking place for us cool kids. Right, guys? Guys? Quit drinking my goblin blood! Hey, wait, hey, it's my turn! I said I was just gonna be gone for a second.